going on, everybody? Today I have another rehousing video for you guys, and today we are going to be rehousing tarantulas into tarantula cribs. Number one. Look at that clarity. Clarity, clarity, clarity. You can even see me in here. And then also we're going to be using this critter keeper. So we're going to have two different options. I did want to use this as prime example as like a really good enclosure option, just in case like you're not looking to spend like a ton of money on keeping tarantulas. I know I'm a little extra with the enclosures and everything, but it does make my collection look really totally awesome, and it also makes me sleep at night knowing that, you know, I mean, look at this, it has magnets and everything, so you can sleep peacefully with that, you know? Tarantulas are not going to get out of that. And they're also not going to escape out of here, by the way, unless you're going to put a tarantula in here that's like smaller than these ventilation holes. But other than that, you should be fine. So just be smart about like what tarantula you're going to be putting in a critter keeper. And I'm going to show you why I like to use these, especially for more arid species rather than a tarantula crib, which I like to use for my more humid species. So with all that said, thank you guys so much for 150 subscribers. That's amazing. I am super excited. I'm glad you guys are enjoying my videos. I have lots and lots of more content coming your way, so don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also, I love reading all of your comments. Doesn't matter what you comment, I still appreciate it, and I appreciate all of the liking. I was actually on YouTube yesterday and I was watching random videos that I seen myself pop up, so that's really exciting. It's really rewarding, so thank you guys all so much for helping me achieve that, because I wouldn't be able to achieve that unless you guys were not liking, subscribing, commenting on my videos. So thank you guys so much. It's very greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys would like to earn a generous 10% off of your next Tarantula Cribs order, please use code CRYBABY10. You can type it any way in there. I did double check that, so but I will put all of those links in my description. Also, I did want to show you guys the clarity of these ones. It's different. When you're taking pictures of your tarantulas with these, it's not as great, and that's why I love tarantula cribs, is because of their transparency and because I love taking photos of my tarantulas and sharing with them all of you on the internet. So yeah, but I mean, if you take the lid off, which is kind of a doozy, because we all know like our tarantulas will like take off running if like we like even take the lid off, so that's kind of like the downfall. But I feel like after, you know, a couple times you open that lid and they get used to it, you know. I don't think they can get used to stuff like that, but I like to think that, you know, they're habituated to stuff like that. Like, something has never happened, so why would it happen now, kind of thing. So, yeah, that's it. Let's get started. First up, we have our tarantula cribs, and we are going to, of course, start off with some Repti soil, as always. Gotta make sure it's nice and filled up, at least halfway. This crib is going to be used for sativa, my Hapalopus formosus, SP Columbia, my male pumpkin patch, and they like it a little bit more humid, so that's why I'm putting him in the tarantula crib, because they retain humidity really well. Now, I also wanted to say really quick that you can also get the cribs with the mesh ventilation part for your drier species, but usually if you're keeping, you know, your tarantula out in a living room, you know, that somewhere that's dry, then, or you live somewhere where it's like really dry, then I would just consider sticking with the tarantula cribs. The reason why I do like to use the critter keepers is because sometimes it's hard for these tarantula cribs to air out, and I have, you know, my Brachypelma species that likes it a little bit more arid. So, and like my closet that I keep all of my tarantulas in, it's about like a good 40 to 50% humidity at all times. So there is like a good amount of humidity already in the air. And so just using critter keepers when you're especially keeping them all in like a small space like I do, it just helps air out the enclosure much better. So then of course we're gonna add some terrarium moss. First of all, hold up. Okay, first, before we put the sphagnum moss in, I want to put this piece of cork bark in there. Let's put it on the side. I always do it on that side. Just like a dominant hand thing, I guess. Boop. Now I don't actually think like Sativa's gonna use this hide, cause in his other enclosure, like he literally just like filled the hole up with leaves and then just like did not even use it. But I know he appreciates somewhere to go, especially when I first put him in here. So, and I'm gonna dig this up deep so that he has plenty of space to get down in there and hide away from me, so that he's not coming right back up. You know what I'm saying? Voila. Okay, now that we have everything looking nice in there, we gotta hide, which you always want to put that in there first, because before the sphagnum moss, because you're just gonna end up tearing up the enclosure trying to get the cork piece in the dirt. So a good handful of this. Now we're going to sprinkle a little bit of this leaf litter in here. Perfect. I also purchased these magnolia leaves from tarantula cribs as well, and I really love the bigger leaves. They make for great hides. They make for, you know, good anchor points for webbing. Just overall really cool. So I always like to incorporate maybe one or two of these when they're starting to get into a little bit bigger of an enclosure like this. So go ahead and put this lovely leaf in there. We'll put it somewhere fancy like this, because I know like he's gonna want to go down there and hide. So okay, then I'm just gonna give it a little mist, so that I don't have to do that after the spider is already in there and have them come running out. Something crazy. Because this one, my pumpkin patch is pretty jumpy. You guys will see what I'm saying soon enough. Okay, now this one is all done. Oops. Away. Ta-da! Okay, now we have our critter keeper, and then this one's gonna be for Bon Bon. Perfect. That's nice and big for her to fit in there. And I also liked how I incorporated a leaf in the other one, so I'm going to do the same with this one. And for Bonnie, I'm just going to spray one side, so she has one wet and one dry side.
But this will air out pretty easy just because she's going to be in the critter keeper, so not too worried about it getting a little drenched. Okay guys, this is my Hapalopus formosus Columbia male sativa. I got my catch cup here. We're gonna use this and hope it works. I really don't know how this is gonna go. It's either gonna go one or two ways. He's gonna go into this, or he's gonna like climb on the sides of it and then bolt out somewhere. So I have like the door clogged and everything, so let's do this. See how fast he is? Oh God. And now I'm going to use my makeup brush, and just so you guys know, I do use a makeup brush because tarantulas, they're pretty fragile, so this is to help move them without hurting them, so just so you guys knew. We're just gonna have him come this way so we can get him in the tip. Okay. We finally have all limbs in here. Okay, so now I got my lid. Ta-da! Yay, we did it! Woohoo! And look at him. Yeah, so you can see, this is how you tell the difference between males and females. Damn. Let's see if we can get it to, oh, you see these like, these emboli? You see how they're shaped different? And, right here you can see on this leg there's a hook. So, yeah, and I'm shaking. Okay, so here we go. He's being good. Usually he's like way more crazy than this. You just go in there, Bubba. Come on. Move it. Come on. Get out of there. Yep. Here we go. Little spaz around. Okay. I'm not even gonna touch him. Look at him. He looks so good in there. I'm really happy. This is about as big as Satifa's gonna get, so I just want to make sure they had a nice big home to live the rest of their days out in. Cool. Oh. She's like, what is going on? She said, what's going on? What is going on? Oh, ma'am. We're not gonna kick hairs. Let's get up here. Yep. Ta-da! Get in here. Get in here. Get in there, big booty. Yep, that's right. Okay. That was easy. I want her away from here. I just don't want her toes to get caught in there. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, Bonnie's in there, and I'm really happy with this enclosure, how it's set up and everything. I think she's really gonna enjoy it. So we went from that to this, and Sativa went from that to this. So we're happy. She's so pretty. Look at her.